Falcons up 3-0. Chris Chandler to Jamal Anderson, the handoff. And this, we've seen this from a couple of years ago, Tom.
Jamal seems to be regaining that burst through the hole. He's always been a good power runner once he is through the hole and downfield, and we're starting to see it again, Chris.
10-0, Tommy. Steve Berline picked off by Ashley. Ashley playing for Atlanta. Ashley Ambrose running to Tara. The ball to the 30, and Morton Anderson. Those reports were false. Falcons lead 13-10. Under 3 minutes to go with 13-10. And the swing to Tim Biakabade. Can't finish his name, and it's a first stop to get the ball back down 13-10. And this is Jamal Anderson. And he could go all the way. No, it's stripped by Doug Evans, picks it up. So it's a touchback, right? And Carolina has a chance to drive for the winning score. But wait a minute. Rashard Anderson out at the end. Wait, what's the call here?
It's a tough ruling for the official because actually he ruled that he grabbed the ball, had control, took it through the end zone, and ran out rather than his momentum of the ball taking both of them into the end zone and calling it a touchback. It's a tough call to go against the Carolina.
He's got quicks, Tom. 7-0 Browns in the first quarter. Couch to former Niner Mark Edwards, 21 yards. And Hines, where Bettis can do this, Tom.
Yeah, and going up the middle of the football field, you start looking for things to be encouraged about when you're 0-2. This is obviously something that will be encouraging for Coach Cowher. Obviously not the final in this game.
That was 20-17, then a field goal makes it 20-20. The Browns a couple of times started inside their own 5, and look at the bomb from Tim Couch to Kevin Johnson. 1-3rd and goal, 14 seconds to go. What's the one thing they can't do on third down, Tom?
You cannot take a sack. You can't hold the football.
Nobody does take a sack. Tick, 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 tick. There's no timeouts. Get the field goal team on. Graham, no, I'm going to hold. No, down there. Tick, tick. The gun goes off, and the Cleveland Browns have won at home for the first time since 1995.
Season thus far for the Eagles.
The Packers-Eagles are not supposed to be 3-3 in the fourth quarter at Lambeau. Brett Favre overthrowing Donald Duke and the driver, picked off by Troy Vincent. Next pass for Favre, the next time they had the ball. Looking for Bill Schrader. It's out of his hands. Right into Ryan Longwell has a chance with a 38-yard field goal to win it. Now, I mean, this is not exactly Don Chandler kicking in overtime against the Colts in the playoffs. This isn't exactly star behind Jerry Kramer and Ken Bowman, but yet it is a field goal, and the Packers win the game. First and 10 for Jacksonville. Brunell to Keenan McCardell. And these two receivers, McCardell and Jimmy Smith, are special, even though you don't talk about them like we should. They say incomplete, but the Jags say go to the peep show.
Yeah, and just keep your eye on McCardell's feet right there. Left foot in, great toe touch with the tap on the right foot. And what a great catch that he made.
So the challenge pays off. It's a touchdown.
Football in a goal line situation. So they have some ability on defense.
10-0 Jaguars third quarter. Oh, Achilles Smith, it was an Achilles heel. Picked up by Hardy Nickerson. The fourth quarter. And Achilles Smith trying to throw the out to Damon Griffin, but Aaron Beasley. It's Beasley. And the Jags get the pick and their first shutout in the brief history of the squad. Champion St. Louis Rams at home against the 49ers, who used to own them. And wait a minute. Could the new look Niners on the first play of the game with Winfred Tubbs with the pick pull a shocker? The Niners are in business. You know who played well for San Francisco was their quarterback, Jeff Garcia. This is Fred Beasley's 5th touchdown of the year. That's right. Fred Beasley has 5 touchdowns, 7-0. Niners, 10 straight completions for Jeff Garcia.
They've got some problems that they've got to shore up on the defensive side of the ball.
Meanwhile, no problems on this side of the ball. Kurt Warner to Isaac Bruce. And Bruce, remember Flipper Anderson? What was that, the playoff game? Rams at Giants? He runs right out of the tunnel. Truck in. And then on the next play, Garcia, Terrell Owens. It's a touchdown and a dunk. It's 27-24.
On the right side, getting a good turn on the interior tackle.
And then later on, there's Marshall running into the end zone. He had 199 total yards of offense. questions at this point, but he was out. 7-0 after a touchdown pass to Eric Moulds. Kevin Williams, remember last year in the hospital? It's this Kevin Williams. And look at him go. Makes the cut on Steve Christie, and he could go all the way. Nice downfield shielding by the Jets special teams at 97 yards at the Meadowlands. Al Grove, very Parcellsian, going for it on 4th and 1 and up the middle. It's Curtis Martin for a touchdown.
Asking that young offensive line to do the job and create a crease for Curtis Martin in a goal line situation.
Second quarter, Rob Johnson to guy injured all last year, Jeremy McDaniel, the youngster, one of many youngsters on the Bills, 74 yards, tied at 14, second quarter late. 4 seconds left in the half. From the Bills 45, Vinny Testaverde, it's a Hail Mary. What are you supposed to do?
Knock it down!
There's 4 Bills, but there's 6'2" defensive back Marcus
Goldman!
Touchdown! Look at the catch he makes, Tom.
Well, the DBs, 3 of them were there. They just got behind the receiver. He was bigger than them. He shielded them off, made a great catch.
Special teams for the Bills. And then down 24-14 in the fourth, Rob Johnson complete to Peerless Price, but unfortunately, he had many peers on this play. Some of them wearing green, they fall on it. Victor Green recovers. Tom Tupelo-Honey punts it. Chris Watson returns it. No, he's going to fumble it. The Jets recover, Tom. Over 5 minutes to go, still 24-14. Here's Watson again. Oh, it's another fumble. But don't worry, if he didn't fumble it, they roughed the punter anyway. I mean, it's a complete disaster for the Bills special teams. 4 turnovers, Buffalo overall in the fourth quarter. They're 2-0 without scoring an offensive touchdown. The best weapon, despite Tampa's special teams being fired up, is Desmond Howard. I mean, he's just a great kick returner. Grammatica tried to slide it and bring it down. But Desmond Howard takes the opening and goes 63 yards with the opening kickoff, setting up a field goal. 3-0 Lions.
Coverage, Jacquez Green over the top.
That's an old element to the offense. Mike, you're in good hands with Allstott.
And you know, you just saw Dunn and Jacquez Green are both outstanding.
And how about the speed at guard? It's Randall McDaniel in his 13th year. Oh, those tricky Bucks. Yeah, they had this fake spike play week 1, the swashbuckler play. Now the Black Angus formation as Randall McDaniel scores a touchdown.
Ekman outside.
Charlie Batch at the end of the half throwing a Hail Mary. First of all, what do you got to do?
Knock it down.
Jermaine Crowell, 24, Damian Robinson has incensed his coach, Tony Dungy. Football Giants against the at-home 0-2 home opener Chicago Bears. Kerry Collins, 34 yards to Ron Dixon. At the 2, my mistake at the 2. McNown, Eddie Kennison, that's a quick pass, 7-7 at the half. Second and goal from the 3. We need a little fan. Oh, no, it's going to be a sweep with the quick guy, Tiki. You have no Tiki, you got no Shirty, but the Bears get the ball back. McNown, fumbled exchange, rumbling, stumbling, fumbling, again, Giants recover. Was it a fumble? Well, we'll look at the knee, and you tell us if he hits the turf. Well, you know what? It's a good call. That's a good call. Jim Fossil, that's a good call. The Chargers scored a defensive touchdown, and the Chiefs trail it 10-0 despite San Diego's offensive woes. Elvis Grbac to the rookie from Jackson State, Sylvester Morris, number 1 pick, 36 yards. It's 10-7. Now it's 14-10 Chiefs third, and this is Grbac to the number 1 guy again, Morris. Gerbac's third touchdown, Morris's second. Leaf in. And this was the sight of just, I don't even know how to describe this game, but this will partly describe what happened there a couple of years ago. Former Charger Lou Bush returns it 33 yards in an election year on the interception. And then the Chiefs' ensuing possession, it's Grbac to Sylvester Morris. Oh, that sly Sylvester. My goodness, 5 touchdown passes for Elvis Grbac, 3 of them to number 1 pick Sylvester Morris. Then later, you know this, Brian Griese to Ed McCaffrey. And a great catch by McCaffrey coming up.
Well, look at McCaffrey plant himself at the back of the end zone. Make sure that he has his feet in front of him so he gets a chance to tap the feet down and make a score. And here's Eddie McCaffrey running his route. No, just watch him stay alive. Just watch what he does for the quarterback. He's going across the field. He gives Brian a target, stays alive, gives him a place to throw the football.
Raiders first play from scrimmage. Rich Loose Gannon. It's a fumble. Trevor Price picks it up, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Touchdown. 28 yards, 14-0 B-Men. They lead 17-0. And Gannon. Can they author another comeback like they did at the Colts? That's a dart to Tim Brown, 11 yards. Now it's 24-10 second quarter. And it's Greasy who fumbles. Reagan Upshaw recovers at the 12. So the Raiders in business at the 12. And then a play later, it's Gannon to Tim Brown, 10 yards, 24-17 and 77. Congratulations, Timmy. Tom Ruin. Punt. His day's ruined by Randy Jordan. It's a touchdown, the Raiders! From way behind again with the score 24-all early third. Gannon. Picked off by John Gads Mobley, who returns it to the 12-yard line. Keyword, forget Rob Lytle. It's Mike Anderson for 23 yards. And ex-Raider Joe Nedney. For first down, 3rd and goal from the 3. Henry Thomas has a shot, but no. Robert Smith scores. This is a 17-play, almost 9-minute drive to start the game for Minnesota. So maybe they don't need to run and gun that much. They're up 7-0. Now they lead 21-7 in the 3rd. Culpepper flushed out. Oh, you can't throw that. Lawyers and Love Malloy makes the pick. After Minnesota goes 3 and out, next Patriots possession, 3rd and goal from the 8. Terry Glenn, there's a touchdown. 3 plays later, 1st and goal at the 7. And Ricky Waters, he's running like a young Ricky Waters. 7-0 Seahawks. Carries for $107 today. Jeff Blake, West Coast offense for Jeff Blake to Keith Poole. And they have Waters, they got Poole. Touchdown. We're tied at 7, Tom. They held him to 32 in the second half after a pretty big first half. Then John Kitna playing outdoors. Remember the Seahawks this year at Husky Stadium to Darrell Jackson, 26 yards to the 6. Then 3rd and goal, Kitna to Itula Mili, the tight end. And the Seahawks win for the first time this year.
Of course, Jay Fiedler. Fiedler tries to actually throw a pass, goes off Thurman Thomas's hands into James Trapp's arms. He loses it. Follow this ball goes into the arms of Rob Burnett for the interception. Dave Wannstedt is wet and not happy. Back to the action. Jay Fiedler dropping back. Fiedler, who struggled a bit last week against Minnesota, had it going on, finding Lamar Smith for the touchdown. Dolphins lead 19-3. Now, the ensuing extra point, Orlando Mare kick hits the umpire in the head. The extra point no good. Let's take another look at this from the umpire cam. The ball heading right. Oh, man.
Troy Aikman not playing. Randall Cunningham gets to start exactly 15 years, 3 days after his first career NFL start. First quarter, Deion Sanders on the punt return. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Reverse to Champ Bailey, who gets a sick block from James Thrash. Bailey is off the meter, 56 yards to the Cowboys' 32. 5 career touchdown catches at Georgia. Skins on 4th and 1. Stephen Davis is tight. Second rushing touchdown of the year. He led the NFL last year. 17 rushing touchdowns, 7 zip Skins. Still in the first. Randall fumbled the snap. Safety Sam Shade bit on the fumble. Bad bite. Cunningham vibing with Chris Warren. 76-yard touchdown. Cunningham's 8th career touchdown pass of 70-plus yards, but his first since 93. Second quarter, 4th and 1. Emmett. Crazy game. 137 career rushing touchdown. The 17-7 boys from their own 16. Cunningham, his pass tipped by his own receiver. The real Slim Shady, please stand up. Sam Shade, 7th career pick. It led to a Stephen Davis touchdown. Skins down 17-14 in the 4th. Deion setting up to return another punt. Remember, he has 2 career punt returns for touchdowns on Monday night, but he fumbled the ball. Watch it again, right off his face mask. In primetime said last week's game was the worst football game he's ever played. Not happy. Johnson looking for Mike Sellers. Money, 7-yard strike. Sellers' first catch of the year. Rice is owed. Fryer 15 days older than Rice. Second and 2 Skins on their own 45. Johnson overthrows Steven Alexander. Izell Reese, Hayton with the pick. Before that, Johnson had completed 7 straight passes. Daniel Snyder, all that cash he laid out, he can't believe it.